Guys, Rick here at Healing Field Farm. Today let's talk about what do you do with all those extra feed bags, grain bags that you get. If you got a bigger operation, you probably accumulate quite a bit. And there's a lot of different things that you can do with them, and a lot of things maybe you never thought of. So, first off, they're great to use in your coop or your barn, just as like an extra layer of insulation to keep the wind from coming through, keep your animals a little bit warmer. Just staple them right up there and help block that wind. And then you can also use it for weed control. You can instead of like the landscape fabric, I don't recommend using the plastic bags for this. The paper ones, you can lay them out and then they'll biodegrade. The worms in the garden will help break them down, and that'll even help your soil a little bit. So you can use them for drop cloths when you're painting, or you can use them for kids crafts. Cut them up, and if they're painting something on a table, maybe they're making slime or something like that, and the good way to use up that bag and then not have a huge mess afterwards as well. So you can use it to sell manure in. People want chicken manure, goat manure, maybe compost. They don't necessarily care what the package looks like in that instance as much as the magic that's inside in the manure. So there's a lot of craft options. If you're crafty, you could turn them into crates or stockings, aprons, reusable shopping bags, and I'll try to leave a link in the description for you. But there's a lot of options. So if you're crafty, that's a good use of them. You can put campfire wood in there, maybe sell them at your farm stand, or right out in front of your house. You can use them for potato grow bags. Fold them down a little bit, fill them with dirt, plant your potatoes right in there. You can use them to cover plants. If you get an early frost, maybe get some blueberry bushes that you didn't get covered as well as you wanted, or some tomato plants that you're still getting some tomatoes from. In a pinch, they'll work and keep that plant from getting frosted and killed. So you can make farm stand tablecloths, and this is a really great idea. You can, or even farmers markets, put them over your table, take the plastic bags, kind of sew them together, and I think it's really eye-popping, and it brings attention to your stand or your table at that farmers market. So another great idea. You can use them for temporary tree sacks. So maybe you got some fruit trees you're not quite ready to plant, so you just fill them with some soil and you get those plants and those trees in there, and then let them grow and root until you're ready. A good way to preserve the tree. Animals being crazy today. Then you can do shower curtains. Depending on how you're decorating your home. Maybe you got a farmhouse motif in mind. That's a great idea. The plastic feed bags, you can sew them together, make a really cute, nice shower curtain. So tarps, same idea as the shower curtain. You can just sew them together, use them on your wood pile, compost pile, anything you want to keep dry. You can use them to line the inside of your puppy kennel or dog kennel, as well as whelping boxes. You can lay them down, put some shavings on top of that, and it makes it a lot easier to clean out. If you cut them, the paper ones open, and it's got that brown paper on the inside, it makes really great wrapping paper, or even shipping paper. So that's a really good use to get out of those bags. So you can use them for fire starter, obviously. If they're the paper bags, you can tear them up or roll them up and light them and throw them right in your wood stove, and that's a good fire starter. Use them in leaf bags in the fall if you're not gonna put them on your compost pile necessarily. And put them out by the road with your trash or whatnot. So litter box liners, if you got cats, put them down there. They'll keep that clumpy mess from getting on the bottom, and then it'll a lot easier to clean for you. They're great in worm beds. You can spread them out. The worms will definitely eat it, work it into the soil, and it's great feed for the worms. So, and then the last one is artwork. So if you got a nice design on the bag, you know, you cut it out, you frame it. And what's really nice is a lot of companies change their designs over the years. So, you know, down the road, when they do change the bags, well, then that design that you've saved and you've framed has now kind of become nostalgic, because they're no longer producing that print anymore on their bags. And it's kind of a, you know, nice way just to remember how things used to be. So I'll try to leave those links there in the description for you guys to check out. I hope this has been helpful and you've enjoyed this. Please give us a follow and subscribe, and thank you. Have a good day.